Welcome back to Blaugrana Planet and welcome back to a new live stream because today we are going to be analyzing the heart-stopping game between Real Sociedad and Football Club Barcelona. What a game. What a penalty shootout. I mean, literally I couldn't like hold my nerves. This was like heart-stopping literally, and just let me say a few words to Marc-André Ter Stegen. What a keeper that we have. What a keeper that we have. I mean, Ter Stegen, just let me skip the whole match review. Before I start the actual match review, let me just say that at the beginning of the penalty shootout, when Ter Stegen was smiling, I already knew something was happening. Something was going on. There was somebody really happy that there was going to be a penalty shootout. And that was Marc-André Ter Stegen. I mean, spectacular. A complete spectacular. So let me wait. I'm having troubles with the camera. Obviously, we're live and that's how it is. Sorry about that. So let me start with the lineup. Guys. So we started with the GOAT, Ter Stegen in goal. Yeah. Then Lenglet and Araujo, they played a very solid game. Lenglet and Araujo played a very solid game. And a special mention to Ronald Araujo. Ronald Araujo, I'm sure that literally you guys saw it. You guys were probably thinking that Ronald Araujo is one of the best defenders in Europe right now, at least from this game. Because today Ronald Araujo showed that he was like a 30-year-old Italian defender. That's what it seemed. Ronald Araujo, I have no words for Ronald Araujo. My credits to Ronald Araujo. I mean, incredible game from Ronald Araujo. Then we had Jordi Alba and Mingueza. Jordi Alba played average, pretty well. Mingueza, taking into account the right back position is not his position, I think he played very well. At the beginning, there were some moments where Mingueza was struggling there because actually Real Sociedad were looking to enter through this side. Through Mingueza's side, knowing that Mingueza is not in his natural position and that he's a youngster. But I think Mingueza kept solid, remained solid, and at the end even created some chances with some crosses, some pretty interesting chances. Moving into the midfield, Busquets, I think, was very solid game from Busquets. I think it was a very solid game from Busquets. That's all I have to say. I mean, a lot of people criticize Busquets, but in the 4-3-3 formation, it's the formation that he's used to play. He's very comfortable in this position, has shown that he's one of the best center defensive midfielders in the world once again. De Jong and Pedri, special mention to De Jong. I think between De Jong, Araujo, and Dembele, they were the man of the match. I think the man of the match award goes divided into those three players. De Jong, spectacular once again. This is the De Jong we like to see. This is the De Jong I've been craving for. This is the De Jong I've been waiting for 1 year. And we have this De Jong right now here in Barcelona, in Camp Barça, showing his skills. I don't know if it's tactical. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is, but we have De Jong here. I think he plays with more freedom now, and De Jong is showing what he is, what he really is. De Jong is a pure talent, and thank God he's in Football Club Barcelona. Moving into Pedri, I think Pedri didn't have his best game. Let's take into account he's 18 years old. He didn't touch the ball a lot, although every time he was touching the ball, something was happening. Pedri is magical. Pedri has so much talent. Anyways, moving into the forward positions, Braithwaite, not his game, absolutely. Griezmann, I wasn't expecting... obviously, I was expecting more. I was expecting much more from Griezmann today. Didn't show up. It seems that every single time that Griezmann shows up, has an opportunity, never does anything. Dembele, spectacular. I mean, electric. Dembele, electric. Once again, I swear, if Dembele keeps on playing this way, then I'm signing a 10-year contract for Dembele, because this is the Dembele we want to see. I mean, I really hope he's not injured or anything like that, because there was a moment at the end of the game where he was obviously running so much, he had like a overcharge on his muscles, and he decided to keep on playing. Something that is cool, but is risky. It's also risky. And let me give a special mention to Ter Stegen again. I mean, I said the man of the match is for Araujo, De Jong, and Dembele, because the god of the match, the goat of the match, goes to Ter Stegen. I mean, there's the man of the match award, and then there's the goat of the match award. And that goat of the match awards goes definitely to Ter Stegen, not only because of the penalty shootout, which was incredible. Let me tell you one thing. It was the first penalty shootout in an official competition for Barcelona in 22 years. So there was 22 years since we had our last penalty shootout in an official competition. There was a penalty shootout in a Gamper trophy game against Milan, I think, where Pinto actually stopped one of the penalties from Pirlo. Pretty incredible. But 22 years since official penalty shootout, and incredible that Ter Stegen, what Ter Stegen did today. I mean, Ter Stegen, Araujo, De Jong, and Dembele, incredible. I mean, just taking into account that we were playing without Messi, we were lacking a little bit at the beginning. Our start was very poor. Let's be honest. Our start was poor. Real Sociedad actually was pressuring really high, and we were lacking the fluidity. We were lacking actually to create any chances. We weren't creating any chances, at least until the minute 20. We were being dominated, but then from the minute around 20 until the halftime, we created more chances. We had more fluidity. Things were working. I think Dembele was creating a lot. De Jong as well. Jordi Alba was working hard. And Real Sociedad started well, but they couldn't get anything from that. Then we had that De Jong goal. The goal from De Jong was spectacular as well. I mean, that header, the way he flexed his body to get this ball in. We got into the game, and we were confident that it helped us a lot that we scored the first. If it was Real Sociedad scoring the first, I'm sure that the game would have been completely different, because Real Sociedad would have turned it to defense. But then starting in the second half, we started very well in the second half as well. I was happy in the start of the second half. I was confident that this is the way to go. And we were just unlucky that De Jong also, very active throughout the whole game. There was a handball, which was very debatable handball, because it was actually sticked to his body, but he actually moved it in the last second. I guess it's like a reaction. And so basically Real Sociedad got a penalty and they scored it. Oyarzabal, which has a very nice penalty rate. But and then from that moment, the game became crazy, right? The game from the minute 60 to the minute 120 practically through the extra time, it was a crazy game. It was very open. It was up and down, and there were so many chances being created, and there was no domination from any team exactly. It was just I'd say if there was any domination, it would be more towards Barcelona, but there was no clear domination from any team, and the game was crazy. But that was favoring us. That was favoring us because we have more quality players, and at the end of the day, we should get over these situations, right? Let me play some pictures from the game. Ter Stegen, again, incredible, and what a beast from Ter Stegen. Also, let me jump into the subs. There was Trincao, a little bit of a flop, to be honest. I think he needs more blood. Maybe it's too early for him. We're giving too many chances to Trincao and none to Conrad. I'm just leaving that there. We also had Pjanic. If I remember well, Pjanic played okay. Nothing special, but nothing bad either. Who else did we have? We had Pjanic, we had Ricky Puig, who entered for Pedri at the end of the game. So for the extra time, Ricky Puig, he scored that last penalty. But yeah, so nothing crazy special from Ricky Puig in the game, but he played well. I think he's fast. He has a good passing, and he's agile in this term. And we needed that at that point. We needed that. We needed to pass the ball quickly because all the players were basically super tired, and we needed this activity. And I think Koeman did well putting Ricky Puig in the extra time. That surely favored us. We also had Junior, who entered for Mingueza. Let me again say that Mingueza was outstanding. I think just Mingueza, taking into account that he's a center back that was coming from La Masia, like a month ago, he was unknown, and now he's playing the semifinals of the Super Cup. The full 90 minutes, even longer, because actually Mingueza got subbed at the minute 113. And obviously he got subbed because he was very tired. But at the end of the day, without Leo Messi, who we see right now on the bench, wasn't even on the bench, was on the stands, Barcelona is in the final of the Super Cup. And let me tell you one thing, Koeman saved Messi, and it's a smart thing to save Messi today, because if he wasn't feeling well, that means that there is a big risk that he can get injured. And if he can get injured, we don't know what injury is he going to get. And he might get an injury that's going to be like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. So we're going to miss Messi for 1 month, or miss Messi for 1 game. It's obvious, right? Miss Messi for 1 game, and make sure and do everything possible he can be on Sunday's game in the final of the Super Cup. We will see if it's against Real Madrid or against Athletic Club. We will see. At the end of the day, I'm really expecting to be Madrid, but we don't know if Athletic Club can ring the bell, and we have a final against them, which will be equally tough, because at the end of the day, Athletic Club, we struggle a little bit with Athletic Club, and they're very tough. Anyways, guys, so I'm reading your comments. I'm looking forward to what you guys have to say. What an incredible match. I swear, at some points, like my heart, like I was getting tachycardia, guys. I was like, and the penalty shootout. The penalty shootout was a moment, incredible moment, where I couldn't believe it. What Ter Stegen did in the penalty shootout. I mean, poof, poof, poof. Incredible from Ter Stegen. I was literally jumping up and down here in my place. And yeah, let's also mention Griezmann, the dark side of the penalty shootout. Griezmann, I don't know what he was thinking. When I saw him coming up, he was just looking at the ball, not looking at the keeper, and it gave me the impression that he was just gonna put all the power that he had into the ball and not even point it into somewhere, like just put power. And I think the problem with Griezmann is mental. And we need somebody to fix this mental problem with Griezmann. Maybe it's too much pressure. People are criticizing a lot, and it's not easy, It's not easy to be a Barcelona player. We've seen a lot of players are drowning mentally. For example, Coutinho has drowned mentally. Andre Gomez, for example, players like that. Many other players have drowned mentally, but have gone unknown, like silently, and that's a problem we're constantly facing. But guys, Ricky Puig was there to put the ball in. Ter Stegen was there to save more penalties if needed. Incredible from Ter Stegen, man. I'm still like vibing from what Ter Stegen did. Is insane. And guys, I'm looking forward to what you have to say. I'm reading your comments right now. Ter Stegen, Griezmann is mental. How ironic is that Ricky was the one sent Koeman to the finals? I mean, yeah, incredible comment, man. Yeah, literally. Yeah, Ter Stegen is better than Neuer. I back that. Yeah, guys. So, guys, I'm really happy we're on the finals now. Let's concentrate, let's work, let's hope Messi recovers for the final, and we're gonna get there, because Barcelona deserves this title. And now that we went through this game, we should fight, and we should go all in for the title now. If it's Real Madrid, then better, because we need that mental boost. And the players, if we beat Real Madrid in the final and we lift the trophy in Madrid faces, then it's going to be even better. It's going to be the bigger boost, and I'm looking for that. And let me just mention one thing, going back to the Griezmann penalty. It's interesting how Griezmann didn't take the 5th penalty. That's interesting. Ricky Puig took the 5th penalty, the most important penalty. I don't know what you guys can think about that, but that tells me something. That definitely tells me something. And I'm not sure if Griezmann was the one who didn't want to take the penalty, the last penalty, or what happened there. But I don't know. I just leave it there, guys. So, guys, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I really appreciate every single one of you. 230 people right now live. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps me so much. This community is growing so quickly. I couldn't be more thankful. Also, remind you that I'm also on Instagram and on Twitter. You guys can catch up all the updates over there. I'll be doing, obviously, more videos, more live streams here on the channel. Every game I'm doing a match review for you guys. And guys, you are amazing. You guys are amazing. I love every single one of you. And yeah, and please subscribe to the channel and smash that like button and share it to all your friends or everyone that you think that's gonna like the channel. Make sure you give them a shout out. And now, guys, thank you so much. And as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you into the finals, my people. All the best.